Bryce Harper. Obviously, he slides head first in a game, legging at a triple, and he busts up his thumb. I want to ask you, start with you, Dan, on this, and I want you to complete this sentence. Harper's latest thumb injury indicates that A, he plays too hard, B, he's injury prone, C, he's unlucky, D, none of the above, and stop overreacting.
I don't think it's overreacting. I think at this point in his career, you can call him injury prone. I think that, enough different things have happened in enough different incidents over enough different seasons that, this is a pattern. It doesn't necessarily mean that the pattern is going to continue for the next 10 years or 12 years, but there's a pattern now of him not just being able to finish seasons healthy, but being able to even come close to finishing seasons healthy. And, clearly he's not going to be considered one of the great players in the game when he's missing 40 games a year. So, you hope that this changes somehow, but I think as of right now, it's fair to say that he's injury prone.
Brandon, do you agree he's injury prone, or is this sort of just dumb luck?
I take that as one sentence. I say his latest injury is because he plays hard, and because of that he's injury prone, and because of that he can be unlucky. But stop overreacting. Like
all of the above wasn't one of the options.
It's like a sentence. Like if you want him to play hard, that's what's going to happen sometimes. And you want to be wise and you learn with age. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. But it's not like he's missing the whole season. It's not like the Nationals haven't had a whole bunch of injuries. He needs to be out there, yes, but I wouldn't say for him to just totally turn it off and to be out there every day like a Cal Ripken. That's great, but that's the way he plays. If you want to be effective, he's got to go hard.
So are you saying Cal Ripken didn't go hard?
No, I'm not saying that.
I think that is sort of the point, though. I think that, like Ian Desmond, you wouldn't say that he doesn't go hard.
Right.
Mike Trout, you wouldn't say that he doesn't play hard.
Right.
Right. So it's just that's his style of play. It's not knocking.
So you're saying
else.
there is a relation, his style of play to the injuries.
Right. For him to be effective, he has to do that.
LeVar, would you agree?
Well, that was the way I played, and I played 4 years. I had a 7-year career, but I played 4 years because I played hard. I played hard in practice. I practiced hard, and I played hard. So the interesting thing is, it's funny because I can recall the first practice that I had, I was going 100 miles an hour, and Bruce Smith grabbed me on my shoulder and said, slow down. Slow down. Like,
this is your rookie season?
My rookie season, like first practice. Like Bruce Smith is like, dude, like breathe and slow down, right? I think what process is taking place.
Bruce Smith did for the Redskins.
Hey, he broke the record.
That's true.
And I was on that play, by the way. I'm part of history. There you go. I was part of that 200.
All right, sorry. Back to.
So, anyways, yeah, right. That's the only thing historical about my career. The thing about it is, when you look at Bryce Harper, one of two things is going to happen. Either he's going to understand how you get through seasons with the amount of games that they play, or he won't. Or he won't. So that's going to be what plays out right now. So what I would say is Bryce Harper is learning how to be a professional right now. He's in the learning process. Some people have a lot of success while they're going through learning that process. Some guys have varied levels. Some guys have no success at all, and then they end up being great pros. He's learning how to be a professional. He's got to learn how to get through the games. He has to know that, this early in the season, I know I can bust up a thumb. I know I can break my face if I run into this wall, and understand that it's not a crime to protect your body during a long season.
Yeah, I think you could go further than that. To the extent that this stuff is in his control, he owes it to the fans and he owes it to his teammates to be on the field. I don't think you can just say, oh, he's learning, because he had last year to learn that. Now we're talking about 2 more months of a season when this team really needs to win games. Yep. They're already kind of down a few men. They need him out on the field. They don't need him rehabbing a thumb.
But for someone who has played the style of baseball that he has played his entire life, and I do honestly believe that sometimes that process takes a little bit longer than it does for others. Like he plays 100 miles an hour, and I respect that, and I love that about every athlete. But there's also that level of understanding how to take care of your body, the maintenance of that, and how you navigate a game. You don't necessarily learn that in one season. You don't necessarily learn that in 2 seasons. It took me several seasons to figure out how my off season should go, when I should start working out, how much rehab I should get, even if I don't need rehab,
Right.
like what to eat. Like I just learned how to eat now. Now I'm 6 years removed from my career,
Sure, you'll have a great-
and I'm
great year
just
next
now.
year.
I might still be playing
Doing
if
it for his
I
family.
knew some of the things that I know now.
Right.
I might still be playing. So some people get it, some people learn it, and some people it just takes a little longer for them. Some people never learn.
It's a major bummer, man. And
It does.
this is like the third year in a row, certainly the second year in a row, where it's going to be hard for him to meet the expectations that he had for himself and the people had for him. People
Oh,
talk
I
about
don't
MVP
disagree with
candidates.
that,
You
yep.
can't do that when you're not playing.
It's
They weren't winning
look,
anyway.
dumb luck is part of this, guys. I mean, you know,
I
it's
don't
two
believe in luck.
injuries. All right, well,
Especially dumb
injuries
luck.
happen to everybody. But
No, no,
all of a
I
sudden,
don't
how
think
smart
so.
does Mike Rizzo look for going out and signing Nate McLeod to the 2-year, $10 million deal in the offseason? Now it's his time, even though he struggled to start the season. Now they've got a guy who
That
can,
might have
who
been
can
dumb
platoon.
luck.
That might have been dumb.